Go to buyraycon.com/Angelica for 15% off your order, brought to you by Raycon. What stands out to me about Raycon is their assortment of colors, their stylish options, and there's no dangling wires or stems. This makes wearing my earbuds in public more seamless and discreet. Raycon earbuds start about half the price of any other premium wireless earbuds on the market. They sound just as amazing as any other top audio brands you know. Raycons are great for working from home, working out, and listening to podcasts or music for hours without driving anyone you're around crazy. Their everyday E25 earbuds are their best model yet, with 6 hours of playtime, seamless Bluetooth pairing, more bass, and more compact design that gives you a nice, noise-isolating fit. It also comes in new, fun colors. Click the link in the description to get 15% off your order. I just really appreciate you volunteering for my science fair project. I just couldn't find anyone to fit the role or voluntarily do it, if you know what I mean. No, well, I put in, payment after a little while, $20 if that's fine with you, to conduct this experiment with me, and after it's finished, I'll give you the big 20, the big Jackson, if you will. Well, let me just break it down for you. I'm just gonna break it down for you. Basically, in this science project, this little science fair, it's the 8th grade science fair. Can you believe that? We're in the 8th grade. No way. How could we already be here? We're like adults, bro. We're like teenagers now. Teenagers. Anyways, it's the 8th grade science fair project, and I'm trying to win the big blue ribbon. I'm trying to be number 1, not because I think I'm number 1. Don't think I'm trying to be better than anyone else, but it's just I want to be able to take that blue ribbon home and say, look, Ma, I did it. Oh, here comes the rumble of my other science project that I won the 7th grade science fair with. You don't need to know what it was, but let me break down the 8th grade science fair project and what I'm going to be needing you to do for me. First of all, I need you to just sign my digital contract. Okay, let me just give me one moment. I'm just gonna need your signature right there, just to say I agree, and I'm not gonna back out from the science experiment. $20. Do you want to be like rich? $20? Just say yes, and all of that money is yours. Just say yes. Just press the yes button. Perfect. It is legally binding. Okay, so my uncle's a lawyer. So now that you are legally obliged to do this experiment with me, let me break it down for you. Have you ever read, I don't know, Mary Shelley's Frankenstein? The first installment of the sci-fi genre ever. The pioneer of the sci-fi genre. Classic by every measure and standard. No. Oh, alright. I didn't expect a dweeb. I didn't expect a normie to have read Frankenstein by the 8th grade. I guess some people just aren't as smart as me. So, I'm gonna be measuring you real quick. We're gonna take this step by step, as you are my test subject. So, let's just begin by measuring out that sweet little neck of yours and seeing how thick it is. So, just stay there, stay put, stay just 100% immobile. I'm gonna just wrap this around your neck. You've got a thick neck, buckaroo. 27 inches? Boy, I'd hate to be your scarf. Anyways, I'm funny. So, I'm gonna be measuring your skull now, your cranium, and seeing how big that is. Much like just this, just measuring out your cranium like this. I'm gonna do that, but to your skull, just to see how big your skull is. And I'm sure it's gonna be pretty thick because you're thick. I didn't say anything. I wouldn't say something so mean. I'm not a mean person. Now, I'm just gonna be measuring out your head. Stay still, please. There we go. Just as I suspected. 27 inches cranium. Your head is as thick as your neck. Wow. Well, we've got a regular jug head now, don't we? I'm gonna just wrap this all right back up, okay? I'm just gonna wrap this right back up because right now we don't need any more measuring. I'm gonna be just testing your vitals real quick, just to see how you're stabilizing, just to see how you are currently functioning, and then we'll get to the real breakdown of the project. We will have to move stations, of course. We will have to get to my correct supplies. We will have to, of course, proceed with the procedure. But for right now, this is just preliminary, just run-of-the-mill prerequisite work that we need to accomplish before we go on to the big project. I'm just trying to figure your candidacy for this project, which so far you have been 100% ideal for. So I'm just going to be wrapping this up. Look at that, completely nice and tidy. Virgo vibes on point, am I right? Just kidding, astrology isn't real. There's no such thing as astrology. Don't you mean astronomy? Checkmate, zodiac people. Anyways, I'm going to be now checking your vitals, and I'm going to see how you're functioning. So, stare right here on my nose. Right on my nose. And I don't like the fact that you're looking at me. You're making me feel very insecure. Please give me positive affirmations as I give you this cranial nerve exam, if you will. Otherwise, you making me feel self-conscious will affect the project and what happens to you. So let's just begin. Keep looking at me, and I'm going to be just flashing this light into your eyes. I'm going to be looking even closer here, a little closer there, a little closer here, a little closer there. Perfect. That eye is all resolved. Now I'm going to be going to the other eye and examining it. I'm going to be looking at it here, looking at it there, looking at it here, looking at it there. Perfect. You know what they say? If your eyes dilate, you have a crush on the person. Your eyes dilated. Do you have a confession to make? Do you? It's your one and only chance. You gotta say it. Tell me what I already know. Science proved it. Your eyes dilated. So, I guess if you're gonna be a wimp, then you're just not gonna get all of this at your disposal. All this WAP, not for you. Sorry. Here's the map. Here's me taking it away. You don't have the map to the WAP anymore. So sorry. You snoozed, you losed. Go back to the corner, because frankly, you're gonna have to be hunting for a new fresh piece of meat. I know I am spicy. Call me jalapeno. So, I'm going to need you to just open your mouth real quick. I just need to inspect the color of your tongue and the roof of your mouth and see how it's colored and how it's pulsating and how it's, if it's healthy or not, and to what degree of healthy, and if there's an infection and whatnot. So I'm just going to need you to be opening up your mouth now. Thank you. All the way out. All the way. All the way. And then stick out your tongue. Perfect. I'm just going to be inspecting your mouth real quick. In fact, let me just get all up in that business. Yes. Your breath smells like strawberry chapstick. Melissa wears strawberry chapstick. Are you by chance cavorting with Melissa? You left me for Melissa? Oh, I see how it is. So because she's kawaii and I am not, you decided to leave me for Melissa. Silence yourself. We had a thing. All of your denials will serve no purpose. It was undeniable. Our romance is historical, iconic, and legendary. And all of your refusing to acknowledge it won't erase it from the history books. Tis now. I want to hear no more from you. I'm going to be finishing my exam in your mouth. Just like Melissa. Alright. It seems that you are 100% diagnosed with being a whore. So, I guess it's incurable, and the only way to cure it is by following through with my science project. What is my science project? Well, listen here, James. I'm going to be cutting your head off and seeing if you live through it. Frankenstein, I want to take away your life and then, boom, give it back to you. Call me God, because I am your maker. I will be your mother. And I hope you have mommy issues, because we're gonna be together forever. Now, please, follow me into the next room. You are legally obliged to follow me into the next room, where I shall proceed to cut your head off. Let us go.